Top 5 Disney Movies of 2021. Hello and welcome back to Superstar 10s. Before we start, hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Here are Top 5 Disney Movies of 2021. Soul. Disney Plus celebrated a wonderful 2020, and Soul was virtually our favorite Disney Plus movie of the year. Originally intended for theatrical release after a blockbuster at the Cannes Film Festival, Pixar's latest masterpiece instead quietly debuted on the streaming platform on Christmas Day. It makes a lot of sense, as the film deals with universal themes such as life, death, and the true meaning of finding your sparks. Joe Gardner, Jamie Foxx, is a jazz band teacher in New York who loves jazz and dreams of playing in his favorite band. This opportunity comes the same day he accidentally fell off an open shaft. Winding up in the fanciful Great Before, he teams up with a precocious soul named 22, Tina Fey, and together they embark to reunite his spirit with his body. Saying anything more would ruin the movie's many surprises, but rest assured that Soul is arguably one of Pixar's greatest accomplishments. It's visually stunning and deeply philosophical, beautifully directed by Pixar's headiest filmmaker, Pete Docter, the same mind behind Inside Out and Up. And unlike most Pixar films, which are relentlessly focused on the intricacies of the story, Soul allows itself to wander, to dip into a local barbershop for no discernible plot reason except to hear snippets of dialogue from the neighborhood, or to occasionally cut away to jokes or gags that are seemingly unrelated to what is going on in the narrative. Togo. If you've seen the 1995 animated film Balto, produced by Steven Spielberg with a short-lived sublimation clapboard, you'll get a glimpse of the serum run to the gnomes of at least 1925, delivering valuable medicine to remote communities suffering from diphtheria. There is also a statue in Central Park dedicated to this amazing feat. The least known is that Baltic was not Star Husky. He only led the back of the last journey on the journey. The dog that ran the longest distance in really terrible situations was named Togo. Willem Dafoe introduces Siberian Husky to the English-speaking world and plays Leonard Sepp Sipala, a very interesting real-life historical figure who participated in the 1932 Olympics after an event depicted in Togo. Increase. Structured around the harrowing journey, Togo flashes back to see the relationship between Sepp and Togo from when Sepp was a precocious puppy to the relay itself, which was undergone while the dog was quite old and ill. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, still kicks ass. The story of Rogue One's production is now legendary, or perhaps infamous. After completing principal photography, the film was heavily reworked, with whole swaths of the movie rewritten and shot again, leading to one of the weirder promotional rollouts for a major studio movie, wherein almost none of the footage from the early marketing materials made it into the final film. But despite all of that, the movie is a total triumph. Director Gareth Edwards brings a level of tactile realism that has been missing in the Star Wars movies since the original trilogy, fitting perhaps because this is a movie that is set right before the events of the first film. Featuring dazzling visual effects, the final battle on and above beach planet Scarif is one of the best in franchise history, and a cast full of wonderfully diverse talent. Rogue One proved that there was inherent value in some of these side stories, and led the way for the success of the similarly in-betweeny Disney Plus original series The Mandalorian. Ralph Breaks the Internet. While Wreck-It Ralph delved into the world of arcade and classic gaming to tremendous results, the sequel, Ralph Breaks the Internet, turns its focus to an entirely different kind of beast, the Internet. In the mold of successful Disney sequels, this film maintains the core characters that mean so much to audiences while evolving and challenging them to compelling results. Here we see Ralph and Vanellope potentially going separate ways as they enter the massive world of the Internet, and the film explores themes of toxic masculinity and online culture, though never in a preachy manner. There's plenty of time for fun as well, and while one could see the Star Wars and Disney princesses references as shameless cross-promotion, that doesn't mean they aren't wonderfully delightful. Thankfully, this is a sequel with a story worth telling. Guardians of the Galaxy. What a time to be alive. To be fair, the many charms of Guardians of the Galaxy aren't exclusively in the gutter, but director co-writer James Gunn and co-writer Nicole Perlman's iconoclastic vision soars to the stars because it's so rooted in the Earth. We're headed to outer space, where refreshingly brightly colored aliens blast the heck out of each other with lasers. But we're centered by a capital H human who loves rock music, wisecracking, and dopey cheesy facial hair. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.